Right. I've got my coffee. Got everything set up. Let's get back into Pathologic 2. People sometimes have multiple conversations in a row. Left control will highlight people have something to say. Yes, we already learned that very helpful tip last time. Excited to get back into it. Gonna be in day 2, which I think is when we actually get the inheritance from Aspity. And I think because it should be like right around midnight when we load in. So I think I want to start the stream by checking out the theater performances. Because supposedly, from what people have told me, they're much more interesting and much more useful than in the first game. Which, granted, isn't setting the bar real high, but it'll be interesting to see regardless. A little bit of coffee ASMR while we wait. Alright, there we go. The flank. No one cares about you. Right. Laura has nothing to say, so I think just off to the theater, if I can remember. Did I just crash the game by trying to open my inventory? No, okay. Alright. We're actually in surprisingly good condition for just having woken up. Can I leave, please? Oh, it's loading. All right. So we'll go check out Stammeton's pub at some point. I believe this will be the theater. Things are a little swapped around and reoriented, but that should be... because the theater should be next to the lump, and it's got this courtyard, which makes me think that that is the right building. How do we get over? There's the question. Looks like there's stairs over this way. Probably should not be randomly sprinting when there's no need to. Are there doggos? There are no dogs on the Gorkin. Jesus! Messenger. Master says you're doing well. He said, with each hour, fewer and fewer people think he's the murderer. He said, tell him that I want to talk. Let him come to the lump right away. What for? If he's summoning you, you must go. No dawdling, he said. True. If Big Vlad calls, you come. Alright, well, we'll go talk with him after we check out the theater. And then after we check out the theater, we'll go to Stammeton. God, that scared the hell out of me, though. Just random footsteps running up on you and then swinging around to a child in your face. Yes? Oh, okay. So that just lets me know about the theater. Okay, that's exactly where we were going. Good. Good stuff. It's kind of weird. I don't know if I should be, like, on the lookout for hostile NPCs like in the first game. I feel like maybe I would have seen them. Or maybe it just is gonna take a couple days for NPCs to be roaming about. Who the fuck are you? You're just wandering around in the middle of the night. That's a little shady. A little bit sus. Ma'am. Ah, so you are Barak's heir. I am. You're one of Olgimski's men now, right? Big Vlad said anyone who touches you will be in for a world of hurt. Alright. No, I'm my own man, as is Olgimski. It's unwise to get in his way. Bruce is a powerful patron. Don't let him down. I'll stay on my toes. Interesting. Ooh. That's a lot of marrow reputation. Something's going bump in the night. The high and mighty of the town have finally taken notice of Barak. The witch hunt is over. I can now go out safely. Nice. Ah, the theater. Oh, can I get back durability on my weapons with that? Hold up. Nope. Can I... Or maybe it's just junk. Maybe I can use that with a repair NPC? I don't know. Let's go check out the play. Oh hey, it's me.
Please welcome the actor, Artemi Burach. Let us examine him. The will is present. Emotions, sure, there are emotions. Intellect.
Can I sit?
Well, no one expected a miracle. Not
fucking rude. Oh my gosh.
He's no true human, but a larva. Just like all the larvae we've seen here lately. Pardon me, I shouldn't have been so rude. You are, after all, the star of the show.
How should I act then?
Here's some advice. Actually, the only advice that matters. Try not to die. Ever. Do you understand? Like, never ever. At all. Or it'll turn bad. Not just for you, but for all of us.
And why is that?
It would wound the world. Irreversibly. And the world, it's not in the best shape as it is. So I'd kindly ask you to do your very best. Work hard. Take care of yourself.
Where are the other two? The bachelor and the girl?
They're waiting for you to exit the scene. They want to learn about their fates as well.
You know the future? What's mine then?
Oh, I can't help but pity you. Look, there will be a happy ending. You'll even believe that you won. No guilty conscience either. So relax, man of fate. Next.
What do you mean?
Next.
Okay. So that's much more interesting.
Several paths and like none. One had me as a beast man, another as a hunchback, the third as the indentured servant of some outside force.
Our theater has seen better days. Our repertoire is getting stale. Same play over and over again. It's beginning to get on my nerves. So you don't have much staged property. This place looks empty. We have tons of step theater costumes in the storeroom, especially those wicked birds, Mu Shubun. the ones that symbolize death. Do step people like the play with death? Mushabun is not a mask of death, it's actually more about life. Curious, but I'm not interested in costumes. I'm interested in showing the authentic relationship of man and death. Stage props are unneeded for that. What one needs is method. What method? I want full authenticity. I will move the play outside into the streets. Actors play out real events while being in the middle of them. The audience doesn't know that they're in the play. The actors, that they're being watched. Such is my method. What's the point? The actor must understand how to work death. I'm not making this one for the audience, but for the actors themselves. Their inner world is the stage, their worldview. Hence the unusual methods. Unusual and rough. It's the theater of cruelty. Just how rough are we talking here? Look, I do what the subject demands of me. I'll set your tasks gradually and uncover the method step by step, else you'll sabotage the process. You're here for an audition after all, aren't you? I'm not an actor. From what I can tell, I'm one of the people your actors will play, a person directly involved in the events. Oh. Alright. Well, that was interesting. I wonder if we can just go to Big Vlad. Ooh, dead item shop. Oh! Oh, isn't that how we get schmouters? I was reading about that on the wiki when I was playing the first game. I believe that every day after you go to the theater, you learn the location of the dead item shop, and you can go there to trade for schmouters as well as other items. No. Oh, I have a lantern. I should maybe actually... Oh, you need matches to light the lamp. Okay. Good to know. Well, I don't trust you for a goddamn second, but, hello, sir? Ooh, lockpick, money, bloody bandage, and broken ampule. Excellent. Don't know what you're about, but, I'll take your shit. Ah, my fellow traveler. I suspect this is not the last time we chat. Oh, that's the guy from the fucking... the train. He's the train guy. So you're a merchant. I dabble in buying and selling, but I've no use for coins, though I often find I have two to rub together. I collect things that are old, broken, discarded, dead items, memories, husks, and husks of memories. Traces, as I call them. What use do you have for that junk? I just like it when things are tidy. If I don't, people leave things behind. Evidence of their passage. A mess. Won't do. Better take those things into my bag. Alright, let's see what you barter for. So is that what I do with the, Yeah, these. Okay. Interesting. No schmouter, unfortunately. Might have to wait a day to be able to trade for schmouter. So I don't really want anything he's got right now. Could probably use... Alright, well you can take that. Dead item. I could use food. So go that. And we'll just do that. And we will munch. Excellent. And we will drink. Excellent. All right. Now let's go see if we can actually chat with Big Vlad. Or if we're gonna need to wait till later. I don't like the look of that. What What y'all doing? It's very dark over here. What you looking at? Get lost. We got him first. Who is he? Don't you see? Barack the Turncoat. Isidor's son himself. Yeah, let's not let them know that I'm Isidore. Have you lost your mind? He has nothing to do with this. Oh, yes, he does. The whole town's saying it. Done what? The bastard put his own dad 6 feet under. So what you looking at? Get lost or you're next. Pull it together, will you? Breathe. You're gonna pull a muscle. Wouldn't be able to deliver justice then. Yeah, sorry, bud, but better you than me. Right? Looks like this is the lump. Looks a little bit different. Somebody's singing. And I think, yeah, we might have to wait till later in the day. It is very dark currently. Or maybe just need to go out front? Alright, what time is it? It's 2 a.m. Okay, so can I actually get in here at this point? I can, surprisingly. Cool. I don't actually need to wait for 7 a.m. to start things. That's very nice. Oh, look at this. Well lit. Looking good. Stuff to loot. There he is, Big Vlad. Can I loot anything else in here? This makes a little more sense for the lump to be like an actual office building with like accountants and shit, because the whole thing is he owns all the businesses in the town. Which doesn't really come across in the main game, aside from a handful of pieces of dialogue, or in the main game, the first game. That familiar old face. You know, I remember what your esteemed father looked like when he was young. I am, after all, only 15 years younger. He was a very decent person. He had a real spine. Boost Vlad, I'm honored. Welcome home, my dear boy. Welcome home. The reception was rather lukewarm, though, wasn't it? It's fine. I expected this. I'm getting reports that you're a villain, my boy. A murderous villain. My people are upset that they couldn't do you in. They're an ugly mob, aren't they? So small-minded. Animals, beasts, swine. At least you slipped away. Perhaps I should stand up for you. I don't need help. I've already dealt with the whole mess. Well, partially. Now that's more like it. An independent lad, just like your father. He despised patronage, too. Always by himself. Wouldn't even take my advice. Wouldn't bow to anyone. Shame. A supple backbone can be useful. It can improve the situation for everyone. Do you know who killed him? Not you. That much I know. But we'll find out. Soon enough. Soon enough. So why did you summon me? My power is immense, boy. Have you forgotten? Everything you see here is mine. The whole bull enterprise, the abattoir, the factory, the warehouses, the station. This town's veins are my reins, its meat and bones my throne. I am the master, and I expect to be obeyed. I haven't forgotten, believe me, and I'm not the only one who remembers. At least take my advice. I'm always eager to help Isidor's son. Stay here a while. Don't go out. My house is big, plenty of space. If you need anything, just call the servants. Why would I do that? For your future's sake, my boy. What's the rush? Take a rest. You've suffered so much, and the rest of the town will have a rest from you. Thank you, Boos. I'll sleep when I'm dead. Alright. Interesting. So apparently at 2 a.m. I've already technically finished all of the daily quests. But, does that mean I can sleep in here somewhere? I didn't really see. Oh, of course, a couch. Who needs an actual bed? Oh, that's appreciated, but I do still want to go check in with Stamatin. Okay. So I think cutting through the warehouses and taking the railroad tracks over is probably going to be the best bet. I'm digging the night soundtrack. Like, overall, it's had some really good moments, the soundtrack and sound design, but it's overall not as good as the first game. The, ambient night noises, though, they're solid. Alright, looks like one of you's got conversation. Sorry it's so dark, I ran out of matches and I can't actually light anything. She must be offended, or ashamed. She's free to go, we told her, but she refuses. I'll have you know we were respectful. We only checked her legs. It's mandatory, and she had normal human legs, so free to go now. Yet there she stands. You checked her legs, what for? For bones, to try to see if she's the Shabnakadir. Neither clay nor bone. She's a living girl, not a Shabnak. And so, she's free to go. Yet she doesn't. She must be offended. The steppe people have odd morals. They don't fear death, they refuse to cut a body, and are ashamed of strange things. And who are you? We're Sabrov's people. Each of the 3 houses assigned someone to look for the monster. The Olgimpskis, the Kanes, and the Kanes, of course, and obviously the Sabrovs, the latter being us. And who might you be, good sir? Not the person you're looking for. Hey lady, are you okay? Yeah, you won't talk to me? Fair enough. Oh, look how ominous that looks. It's so good. I'm still just amazed at how good this game looks while still retaining the feel of the city from the first game. Like, it's really, really good. Hey, Alexi. Where am I going? I think going around the works? No, because that should be, that's that, so I can go under that. A package. I dropped it on the ground. Hang on. Need to, move some shit around real quick. A package. Yeah, what the hell is this? Open it. Nuts. Excellent. I am running out of inventory space very quickly. Candle stub, okay. Yeah. We got loot boxes, we got crafting, we're going full MMO. Full AAA game title here. The factory, welcome to the machine. Interesting that they moved Stamaton's pub down to the warehouses. I thought it fit quite well with like the Sabarovs and the nice manners of that district. But I suppose if they're leaning more heavily into the Twirene is illegal, makes more sense for it to be down here. It does. Where is everybody? There we go. Gotta have dancers, and we've got both Stamaton brothers. Okay, hey. Ha, what a face. A loser's face. Look who's talking. The rabble's out of control. At least they looked human before. Did you hear about the stabbings? There's people with knives out in the streets now, brother. Yeah, at first I didn't believe my own eyes. I mean, I'm quite an artist with the knife myself, but that's different. Everybody knows I obey no law. These people, there's no wholesome fear left in them. Kniving is taboo around here. That's why I love this town. But you know the tricks of the trade, don't you? I can tell by your hand. I'm a surgeon. It's part of my job. You're a dangerous man. I'm a dangerous man too. We can reach an understanding if you behave yourself in my establishment. Those people with knives, are they still trying to avenge Barak? I don't even care. If they come here, they'll regret it. He who lives by the knife dies by the knife. Such are the outlaws. Killing them incurs no punishment, only gratitude. Judge Kane said so. That's fair. Only a butcher has the right to cut flesh. Alright, so we learn that we get reputation by cutting murderers, same as the first game. There's a gleam of goodness in your eyes, my friend. Drink with me. Alright. Everyone says Twirene heightens the senses, but I think that's only true of hearing. Vision? No. You won't see anything new. It isn't absinthe. No smells, either. This place reeks of herbs as it is. Hearing, though. What about hearing? Just drink. You'll hear how the town sounds. You'll hear who's calling you, and from where. You'll hear a murmur from afar, perhaps from across the Gorkon, or perhaps from the Styx itself. Drink to my health, friend. This is excellent Twirene. There's no such thing as bad Twirene. I can afford this kind of joy. You don't exactly look rich. My name is Peter. I'm the rock upon which is built the stairway to tomorrow, to the day when man lifts himself up from the earth and overcomes its burden. I am that rock, and I have already built the first step of that stairway, for I am a true architect. And I am Artemy Barak. Let us drink to my father's memory, a good man. Drink, Barak. Drink your Twirene. Listen to the world. Listen to the roar of the terrible earth. Listen to the ringing of the sky. Listen to the town opening for you. You'll find out where people wait for you, or whispering about you right now. It's been proven to work. Thank you for the valuable gift. I'll return the favor if I get the chance. Cool. Drink of Twirene shows hidden conversations on the map. Okay. So where is it? Okay, I dropped all of it. So can I trade with one of yous to get rid of some of this shit? You just take money. That's unfortunate. Okay, well, I guess we'll drop one of these for now. And I'd kind of like to try this. Herbal fusion drink to reveal places and events hidden from the naked eye. Alright. The town is calling to me. Okay. I'm wondering if that's actually just the... Oh. Okay. So that's how we're doing this. Gotta love the video game drunk effects. I wonder if that's just letting me know about the theater performance though, because we already went and saw that. Let's go check out what the Twaireen wants to tell us. I kind of assumed it would just let me find herbs more easily. But that's interesting, it actually has a use. Unlike the first game, where it's mostly just there for flavor. Okay, yeah, I really need to find people to trade with. What? Is this a thing? Or is this is just literal garbage? Okay. Let's maybe not dig through people's trash. Yeah, I think, as soon as the sun comes up, I actually might, after we go check out the theater, I might go back to Laura's and sleep till it's daytime. Try to, or actually the lump is closer, I can sleep there instead. Sleep till daytime, then find people to trade with to clear out some of this inventory slots. Because this is a touch ridiculous. Just got NPCs sliding around there. Okay. Are you hostile? No. Good. No. Twaireen bride, though, what's up with you? Seems the Baroque prophecy is true, huh? Each Baroque will spill a river of blood, or drown the town in blood, maybe. The wording varies. So it goes. So much death. You mean Isidore? Of course. He may not have spilled it himself, but it's all happening because of him, just as the prophecy foretold. Isidore has nothing to do with this. This is on you. Oh, I can trade with you, though. What do you want? What do you have? A charm. These are useless. Cool. What about this? Is that useful? Do I just trade that? Because I did end up buying the bull yesterday, although I don't know where it is. Oh. Well, they're running in the opposite direction, and I don't really want to go chase them down. But we do have murderers afoot. We have the chance to enact violence in order to clear our name, such as the Pathologic way. Can I still trade for food with the guards, maybe? I can trade with you. You have matches and walnuts, okay. I don't have inventory space for that. Actually, yes I do, because I've already got... No, I don't. You get the bull at some point? Okay. Yeah, I figured, like, once well, actually, probably once I move into the works and get his little lab up and going, I imagine the bull will show up there probably, huh? I don't care, just let me trade. Tourniquet for water. What about you? Safety pins. Okay. You're just trading for water? No, you've got food. Okay. Okay, I can give you this. And that. And that. Take all of my shit. And now I have a little bit of inventory space. That is better than nothing, and I can eat that. Alright, that's at least slightly manageable. Okay, and you repair things. Gonna take me a hot minute to kind of figure out who trades what, because everyone looks different. Okay. Oh. Gonna give me some roots, because I actually do have blood to harvest them. Yeah, there we go. Pour blood. Okay. Ah, there we go. Cool. That's an interesting system. That is gonna eat up inventory slots like nobody's business now, is it? So that's probably not a little bit counterproductive to what I'm trying to do. So what? Why is the town calling to me? What does the town want? Is there something going on up here, maybe? No. Well, okay. Was that maybe just letting me know where I could get Twirine? Isn't this Swevery? Shouldn't I be able to collect that? Well, that looks like a whole bunch of nothing, at least for now. Unless there's something hiding back here, maybe? No. I think that may have just been letting me know where I can get herbs. Okay, so let's go crash at the lump until daytime. Can I? Oh, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to Skyrim my way over. I missed an herb. I was hoping I'd be able to Skyrim my way over that little rock wall, but no. No, this isn't that game. Hello, ma'am. Pemmican. Cool. I'll take it. I don't want to trade immunity boosters. Take a couple charms, I guess. Oh, and trading with people gets me reputation. All right, I like that. That's something new and exciting. Because I imagine we're going to be doing a lot of trading. Can I give Twirine brides herbs? Because I have no idea how to craft for now. No. Interesting. Okay. That is not the right building. Got a bunch of shady fucking birds hanging around. Are you guys trying to indicate something? Ah! Corpses! Of course. Are these the same 3 guys I murdered? Alright, well, we'll sleep at the lump. Oh, there are icons saying where you can sleep, where you know you can sleep, and where you know you can save. Ooh, that never... Oh my gosh, that's so helpful. I didn't click before. That's so nice. This game is so helpful. Up, drink the water. And the fact that it like tells you which shops sell which things is so nice. Don't have to just fucking wander to each possible shop trying to remember what sells what. Okay, so time for naps. Just 2 hours to get to 7 a.m. And it is not daytime yet, so maybe another hour? Aha! Day 2, in which the Haruspeck's roots are unearthed. Okay, so the stuff with the big Vlad was just the end of... That was just the end of day 1. Okay. Boost Vlad took an interest in me. He might know something useful. Okay. Right, and those are just tips from the previous day. So do you have new dialogue then?
Life is hard. So hard.
Stop running around, my boy. No need for you to leave. I won't chain you up, but believe me, out there you'll just make a mess. Where's my father? I need to see his body. Well, he might have been put in the ground already. Your people never linger with the rites of death. They bury the deceased immediately. Like a seed, yes? And if you take too long, a seed won't sprout. Where do they bury my people these days? In the new cemetery? There's no such thing as your people anymore. Yours, ours, we're all just people. What's past is past. So we're all buried together. Your rites are still different, though. Your kind must be buried in the morning, yes? Yes. Listen, are you planning to avenge your father? I need to find the murderer first. That's not your job. What the hell do you mean? Cain is eager to condemn someone, Saburov to execute. However, I'll make sure we find the right person. Yes, the right one. Thanks for your hospitality, Boost. I'll be on my way. Interesting. I kind of doubt it, because I don't think he actually, at least in the first game, I don't think he actually helps you find, your father. Alright. Time to go attend a funeral. We are already hungry. Holy shit. Hunger goes up really fast. Oh. Oh, but hang on. Let me get distracted for a second. Because there's a Tragian prompter. Where go you, friend? What plan is next to follow? Where should I go? What should I start with? What say the townsfolk? The townsfolk? They're so alike, aren't they? A backdrop, faceless. Surely they know nothing important, right? A hive, a swarm, a flock. No use for names. Whatever one knows, they shall all know in turn. Why should I care? The crowd is but a many-headed beast. Like it or not, you are but one such head. They know you better than you know yourself. Have you heard of them, Barak? Communication. See how it means finding a common ground. Oh yeah, they were eager to communicate with me yesterday. My ears are still ringing. They all know something of your tale, Barak, and from each one a different strand of it. Some know where you're to go. Others will say why you must go. And some will warn of danger, terrible danger, that you may avoid it. So I'm the only one who knows nothing. That is because you're alone, Barak. Confused, alone, losing the plot, Barak. Does not the map of your own mind suffice? Then talk, communicate. Hear me now. Teensies and tots, the town's young, indeed already know who waits for you today. If you still doubt, then speak to one, any child. Alright? I guess I should go looking for a child, but I'm pretty sure they'll just send me to Big Vlad. We can look for one on the way to the cemetery, although I kind of doubt we'll find one. Oh, never mind, there's one right there. Only rats live here. Hello, small child. Speak to me. What's wrong with her? We didn't do anything, I swear. We saw her crying, asked what happened, but she just bawled even more. Ah, girls. Maybe she's hungry. I guess. She must be hungry. Why else would she be crying? Or maybe she's lost. Must be lost. Maybe we should take her to the station. I'm kidding. Leave her alone. She'll calm down. I'm not crying. I'm not. I'm just upset. Upset because they're always picking on me. All the time. Who's picking on you? Everyone. How are they picking on you? They say I'm ugly. I know I am, but why do they need to keep saying it all the time? Nonsense, you're very pretty. Yes, tell the child she's ugly. That's a great way to go. I guess none of yous are gonna tell me where to go. I'm guessing that's because I already spoke with Vlad. Vlad, not Vlad. Oh, actually, I should trade with them. If I can. Hang on. Can I trade with any of you? Fuck, no. Never mind. Never mind. Is Grace still the graveyard keeper? Because she's a cool character. I like her a lot. Small child hanging out with the dead. I can relate. You know, some of the soundtrack kind of reminds me of the show Utopia, the BBC version, not the incredibly shitty US remake. That show had a banger soundtrack. And like this track in particular, and like the track in the Twilight opening sequence, really remind me of it. Ah, we need to go more this way. Step has 1,000 eyes. Ooh. So the graveyard. Okay. I saw this earlier. I didn't realize it was the graveyard because I was expecting it to be a regular fence, not this like neat stone fence thing. Oh, good. There's more extremely easily missable herbs out in the middle of the fucking steps like the last game. Love it. Love, love, love that. At least they've got the little flies that make it marginally easier to see. Please don't crash. Thank you. Looks like here's the funeral. Hey, Aspity.
Deep beneath Earth's skin, everything is true, and nothing is permitted. Defy her not.
Fucking Assassin's Creed. Is she secretly working against the Templars of the town? We shall speak later. We have much to talk about, not here. Greetings, Ekane. How fares your kind? Who might you be? Mind me not, your Katagan. Your people are over there, bearing your father. Very well. Yep, and there is Aspity. Oh, we've met a lot of people, okay. Still not real sure what the differences between bone nerves and blood are, or if I need to be concerned about it. Ah. Father. Examined body. Chest has been punctured. Massive wound. Couldn't have been a knife. Some massive cone-shaped object. A horn or claw, maybe. I feel like pulling the fabric away from the body is not the best idea. I've seen the vital part. Shouldn't investigate further. Could be seen as blasphemous. Especially because I kind of know how this story ends, and knowing the details of the body, I can't imagine would actually be particularly helpful. Emshen, brave man, strong is his spirit. How fares your kind, Emshen? Bite Karan, for he has come to pay last respects to his father. We have too. Bayarla, thank you. Why is my father still unburied? Bite Karan. Upshe is at the threshold. The loss is great. A need to speak, to say the words correct, observe the right. I've come to pay my last respects to my father. Why do I see this sight? Kodo Kara, Barak Esagar carried a great burden, owed a great debt. Who is to take his duty upon himself? Before the eyes of the kin and the earth, this is what I have to say. I, his son, accept his duty as my own. The sky is my witness. A bow for you, Emshen. The first blood is yours. Be Kara. Emshen is a man, a brave man. Here stands Saba. Saba Upse. You have accepted his duty. Now come into his inheritance. The Saba will show you the way. I've done what needed to be done. There was no choice. Cool. Now we get the inheritance from Aspity. Yeah. Alright. Creepy chanting, excellent. What are you running up for? Here, have this item. This is for you. What is it? A sign of trust. As we share things with each other, so do we share our feelings, warmth, kindness. We see now that you're a good person. The town trusts you. Do you want to become its part? I am its part. Do you like the item I've given you? Will you find any use for it? I don't really know what you need. I chose randomly. We don't know you very well yet. What do you want in exchange? It doesn't matter. All that matters is that there was an exchange. You give me something of yours and receive something of mine. All items are charged with bits of your warmth and life. Give me whatever you want. To others, give what they want. They won't ask a lot, so if you share generously and give more than is asked, the town will remember that. It's just a token after all, a tradition. I know this tradition. You'll get to know us better. We'll get to know you better. Our town is like a family. You've returned. Now please help us remember. Accept and maybe even love you. I'm saying it on behalf of everything, behalf of everyone. Bayarla, Basagan, please relay my gratitude to them. Alright, and I got a thimble. Cool. And then you give me the actual inheritance. You're a brave man, Emshin, a true son to your father. I rejoice as I watch you. The Katange, the kin, shed tears of pride and delight as they watch you. Thank you, Kate. Kate means sister elder. Is that what you mean to call me? Bayarla, thank you. You still remember something of your people's ways. Yes. We shall bear your burden together, Emshin. Your father helped me. I helped him. I shall help you too. In you, I see him. Yeah, just admit that you're a dumbass. I'll bear my burdens alone. I'll leave you to your grief now. Come to my home if you need me. I will wait for you, night and day, for as long as I remain Tanger. I will stand behind your shoulder. Let's go. All right. Oh, and good. Aspidy's still in her creepy-ass warehouse. Time for inheritance.
On my roots for strength.
I'm sorry about Isidore, but we have not the time to grieve. Here's what matters. You are now to take your father's legacy. Take it, mind, not come into it. What? Here. I'm giving you his udar, his warm vessel. He gave it to me on the eve of his last holiday. Must have presaged the evil that would befall him. You're right, he must have. That's why he summoned me to the town. I'm giving you his utkar. It's yours now, as are the things inside. Now, the money. It's a light purse, isn't it? Your father didn't care much for money. Okay, you said I would take my legacy but not come into it. What did you mean by that? To take someone's obligations, word is not enough. To come into a legacy, taking the things is not enough. Your father's bequeathal is more than merely material. Yes, I gathered as much, but what do I need to do? There is now emptiness where he once was. Who is to fill it? Who will heal the sick, tell truth from lies? Who will kara? Who will plumb the depths? Only a Menku can cut a body. Only a Menku can pierce the unknown. Who will draw the lines? All this Menku talk is just a relic of a bygone age. Father was fond of it, yes, but the kin are extinct. You're wrong. Look at the items I'm giving you. Open the Udkar and touch those items. Okie dokie. This is... okay, surprisingly none of it got dropped on the ground. Convenient. List. List of names. Father's, handwriting is father's, alright. Sticky, Capella, Murky, Notkin, Khan, Grace, Taya Taichik, and an unfamiliar step sigil. Alright. So I'm guessing those are my bound. Okay.
Make connections.
Do any of these items...
Everything your father has torn.
Do any of these items... Oh my god.
Right to tear it.
Fine. You done? Thank you. Do any of these items seem familiar? What are they? Swebri, various kinds of twiry, herbs. Why would he leave me herbs? He used to make herbal medicine, tinctures to cure any malady. He was a Menku, a knower of connections. He saw which things sing in unison when joined. That's what the lines are, even if you say you need not this knowledge, Shen. And what about this list of names? Closer, let my tired eyes see it. The names of local children. Khan is what they call the cane boy. Capella is the daughter of the master. May he choke on his name. But I know not why Isidore lists them, because they are the bound. I know some of these children's already. Hey, Ray. Which ones? Notkin leads a gang that keeps invisible pets, mature for his age. He did pay much attention to these children, spent most of his final days with them. They followed him, like calves that trailed after a cow, or oxen pulled by a yoke. Alright, and what about this sigil here? This is a brand for marking bulls, but brands of the kin often have specific meanings. Bikara. This one is Udurg. Tough to parse. It means something like a big body, or a special body. A body that contains a lot, but I'm not sure. It may just be a sigil. Who could interpret this for me? I am your father not, Kolbun. I can instruct you not. You are to learn— oh, right, because that's in place of the necklace, which is where you learn that it's a town, and you learn that from doing the trials, and okay, yep, got it. Got it. Speak to people. Most of all, speak to those who knew your father well. This is how you may come into your legacy. Are you once again hinting that I'm to follow in my father's footsteps? I will not. I would make my own fate. I mean, we 100% are going to follow in his father's footsteps, but sure, Artemy. Tell yourself that. Okay, so I'm guessing we head over to Notkin's hideout and deal with that, but we have more inventory space now, looks like. Are these stackable? They are. Cool. We've got an herb pouch. Love it. Alright. Can I sleep here, I wonder? Looks like no. It's much bigger than it was. Yeah, you're not done talking yet. Fine. Follow his trails, Emshin. Then you will know what kind of man he was, and what kind of man you are to become. Alright, let me start with you. What can you tell me about him? Your father was a Menku. He was respected for it. A Menku. He knew the lines. Lines, that's just a philosophy, like the Tao or phenomenology. What's a Tao? Never mind. What are lines in your interpretation? Lines represent the paths between things, the links that connect them, the laws that govern our lives. Between evil sky and kind earth is a line. The veins of our lifeblood are lines. A line carries the inevitable retribution for evil deeds. Family ties, the way children reflect their parents, those are lines too. Father used to say that lines referred to anatomy. That as well. He knew how a body is composed because he knew the lines. He knew how a kidney links to an herb, so he could brew a curative tea from it. He knew how one herb linked to another. He knew how to draw a knife to cut a body but bring no harm. He did indeed know all of that. Now hear me well, Emshin, for my next words are crucial. This first couple days will be hardest for you. You will find yourself surrounded by lines innumerable. Some you must tear apart, others follow, others still cut yourself. Only thus will you reach the end. I have taken your words to heart, Ketty. Douse your eyes. What are you planning to do? Where will you start? I'll look closer at the kids. Why do you gather them? Who is this eighth? Suspicious. Hence me saying that you will only come into your legacy if you follow his trail. Do what he used to. All you Baraks are alike, men of action. I've told you all I know, Emshin. Be on your way now. Farewell, Saba, and thank you, Byarla. May your kind fatten. Cool. Cool beans. Okay, so I can sleep here, probably, in one of those beds. How do I get out of here? Because now we need to go chat with the children. Chiddos? That's not a word. Kiddos. And I need to get some food, because that is concerning. Seems like it's much easier to trade in this game than the first one, though. Like, the trade goods seem to be worth more, which is nice. Of course, that could just be because we're early in the game and haven't gotten to the horrific inflation yet. Only rats live here. Hey, at least, hey, now when we go into new districts, it doesn't just say that we're hated. That's nice. That's good. I also really like that you've got separate reputation for different districts. That's very neat, I think. I wonder if we can trade with any of the kids in here, because I'm pretty sure I've got a fair amount of stuff to trade with kids. Will any of you trade? Yes. Excellent. Alright, you've got lockpicks. You have fingernails and food. Food, that is what I want. Take that, and that, and that, and that's not enough. Okay, so my question is, if I sell this, and am I fucking myself over? Oh, I can sell scrap names. I don't think I... but I think I want to save that for the dead shop. Fuck it. Who needs a stupid cow when you have food? Look at all that inventory space we've got now. Alright. Hey, Notkin.
I think I'm seeing double.
What carry you in all those pockets, Barack? Tools, never mind them. Here's what I'd like to know. What business did you have with my father, with old Barack? We went to his place often. He used to teach us things. Why do you ask? So you used to go to his home together, all of you? Take a look at this list. Sometimes we would all go together, other times in twos or threes, or alone. Many things happened. Why do you ask, though? It's not like we imposed on him. He invited us. Maybe one of you knows how he dies? Oh, so you were his friends. Did he have enemies? No. Kid, you're holding something back, but this is very important to me. Do I make myself clear? You know what? Ask Capella. She's the oldest of us all, and the best explainer. She's a good person, too. Who's this Capella? Big Vlad's daughter. Fat Vlad's daughter, but she's not like him at all. She even lives in a separate wing of the house. Good. Don't hold her family against her. She's like a big sister to all of us. She put together a union. What union? Don't worry about it. Just a union of people under 15. Oh, that's right. We're playing as Artemy. That's what we're gonna get the fucking the children inherit the earth ending. Neato. Set up Capella to rule the town. Of people under 15. Anyways, ask her. She might be mad at me if I say too much. Good. Tight lips are a good skill to have. Alrighty. Off to Capella then. We don't really need to be using fast travel at this point, so I kind of will avoid it. I don't know that I even have any fingernails at the moment. I don't. Look at that. We've got inventory space. We're good on hunger and exhaustion and everything. Fantastic. And I like that these doors actually have locks on them, so they're just not painted on and inexplicably unopenable. It's a very nice, just the little details. Ignore the NPCs randomly sliding around, but the little details in this game, they mean a lot. Hey Archer, what are you doing? Oh shit, it's Clara. Also, hi Derp.
Love and patience are our most precious gifts.
How's the story coming along? Good. Good, we just picked up our inheritance and are going to speak with all the children of the town because they are bound and they know about our father. Are you sad? I haven't got time to be sad. Oh, you're the evil twin, aren't you? You're the creepy evil magic twin. I just wanted you to know I sympathize. I've never had parents. I've never had anyone, so I know how terribly awful it must feel right now. What do you want from me? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. Oh, maybe she's not the evil one? I'm sorry I said mean things to you. That's why you think I'm evil, isn't it? But it was the truth. What do you want? I just wanted you to know that the girl from the cemetery, Grace, is talking to your father right this moment, and I think it strains her a great deal. She is. They're speaking, and I think it's killing her. Could you tell her to stop, please? I think she might listen to you. I feel sorry for her. Do you understand? Right this moment, you say. Right this moment. And he's responding? Why won't you believe I'm a good person, Barack? Open your eyes. I speak the truth. Remember, I'm always speaking the truth. She is, but the twin isn't. Alright, I'll take a look, but if it turns out you've lied to me... Okay. Fuck. Okay, we're right next to Capella, so we'll go to Capella first, but so good. Just randomly stumbling across Clara. Like the creepy fairy child she is. This game's so good. Claire is like the secret main character of the game. At least she was in the first one. It's probably... I don't know, wait, this isn't... Oh, it's probably that locked door in the back. Well, they're not exactly twins. Claire is like very magical, so it's more that she unintentionally willed an evil doppelganger into existence. What are you doing? You know, as you do. Okay, I don't know what the hell the random kids are doing over here. We gotta check in with that too, because let's... Ah, of course. Hey, Uncle, dig a hole for us, will you? People don't dig holes in this town, don't you know? Please, Uncle, we only need a shallow one. A couple of shovel swings, nothing more. Are you burying a cat? Yeah, I mean, no, not a cat. Then whom? Just the 8th. The 8th what? Well, the previous 7 are already pushing the daisies, and nothing bad happened when we buried them, because the holes were shallow. No, kids, one should not dig holes in the ground, period. Not in this town. The ground is where the plague is. Hello? Random child up on the roof. Yeah, this was locked yesterday. Okay, I don't want to leave. Where is Capella? There is Capella. Hello, Capella.
Violet rose, maroon neon, my favorite colors.
You're Artemy Barak. Greetings. Greetings to you too. Are you Olgimski's daughter? Yes. My name is Victoria, but friends call me Capella. Well, are we friends? Yes. Really? How did you figure it out so fast? I can see. I haven't yet mastered the art, but I do see things sometimes. It's a gift I inherited from my dear mother. You haven't mastered the art of... No, are you talking about clairvoyance or what? Yes, she's a mistress in training. We know this. Can we please move on? I mean, it's hard to explain. Sometimes I know what a person will say before they say it, or I imagine a situation, and the next day it unfolds exactly how it was in my head. Sometimes I even know past events I wasn't present for, like which drawer father puts papers into years ago. A powerful gift if you're telling the truth. Not that powerful, not within me, not like my mother. She could see it at will, although even with her, it could be fickle. I only see rarely, and I don't control it at all. I see. Oh, that wasn't intended to be sarcastic. God damn it. Your undue sarcasm has been noted. It's not so rare a gift in this town. There were once several women who could see. Mother, Nina Kana, Katerina Sabarova, perhaps? Not so much that last one. Outsiders arrive with such skepticisms, but they're always soon astonished. Astonish me, then. You likely aren't afraid of blood, right? Of course not. I'm a surgeon. Do you know what I see? Under your feet, the hard soil acts as though spring melt, with each step forming an imprint filled with red. You leave pools of clotted blood in your wake, Artemi Barak. I thought this must be about the murders, but you're no murderer. What does it all mean? I have no idea.
Let us take the box, peek inside, and then decide.
Did something happen? You look worried. I want to ask you something. Go ahead. He wrote this note. Here, take a look. Why are these names listed together? Yours is on here too. I don't know, but I have a suspicion. Why are you frowning? Is it something bad? Well, no. About a year ago, your father began to seek our company. We all met together, sometimes in 2s or 3s. It happened naturally. He taught us, I suppose, but not anything special. I think it was more about passing down something of great importance. I can't make heads or tails of what you're saying. You're an outsider. It's difficult to explain. We kids have our own town within a town, a separate one, and we govern it on our own. Don't give me that patronizing look. It's not some game. You wouldn't understand anyways. I grew up here. I knew all this before you learned the alphabet. Fine. Do you want to know why your father spent time with us or not? Yes, I do. Your father was shrewd. He can see beneath crude earth, petty lies and hard truths, Khan used to say. Khan didn't like him much, but even he got out of the polyhedron to talk to him. He believed we were the ones who would remake this town, rebuild and conduct it in the future. Yeah, that's the ending we're gonna get. Remake? You mean destroying this town? I don't know. Perhaps it doesn't need to be so drastic, although the more I think about it, the more disturbing it sounds. Perhaps there is a catastrophe upon us. Rumor has it the war moves eastward, and it won't end. Perhaps something is about to happen. God forbid, of course. Everything ends sooner or later, so will the war. That's what he was preparing us for, changing the town. I can see it now. He taught each of us something important. Perhaps he gave us a piece of himself to us. Yes, that must be what he did. Guess I'll have to protect you from all evils then. Alrighty. Okay. So yeah, that's just... they're the bound. Okay, Khan is in the polyhedron. But I want to talk to Grace first. And then maybe we can... who are you?
Let's break this down.
Yulia.
Terms.
Why is Yulia here? Okay. I'm a doctor. How can I help you? What can you do? Little in the ways of medicine. I'm a mathematician specializing in spatial calculations, the finite element method. I doubt you'd be interested. You're not a local, right? Of course. I arrived at Simon Kane's request to lay out the roads and plan the town's development. Oh, they actually give her a reason for being here in this game. Amazing. She's not just, like, randomly out of place. Our town doesn't look like it was planned by a mathematician. The Kanes had a rather unusual notion of how they wanted the town's routes planned. They believe the routes of choice influence people's mood, their soul state. I found the challenge intriguing, if a bit insane. So the town's streets are your doing? Not all of them, but yes, to some extent. Why the hell did you make the town so awkward to navigate then? Excellent question. The Kanes implied that the town already had something akin to a nervous system. They suggested I view it as a huge living creature, so my job was acupunctural. Do you take the Kanes' ideas seriously? Well, they've built a polyhedron, haven't they? There it is. I was even allowed to ascend it, though I wasn't allowed inside. The cathedral, the crucible, the still water, all those buildings are machines that work with the same idea. What idea? When a person finds themselves in a relatively enclosed space, it influences their inner state in a certain way. It's no secret. The Kanes are trying to create buildings that enhance spiritual growth. As in? Well, we're moving to the field of philosophy now, not my area of expertise. But as far as I can tell, in their eyes, humans aren't paragon of animals, but rather larvae. They believe in the human spirit is a spring to be stretched, their favorite image. Why stretch it? to make people desire new things, weird things, things beyond their limits. Does that really demand making roads so confusing? Excellent question. Because the roads are fucking bullshit. But at least we can walk through the very, you know, thin hedges. It's not nearly as infuriating as it was in the first game. Alright. So Grace first, because that sounded like it was a little bit time sensitive. Can I get around here? No. Cool. Fuck. Ah, damn it! Oh. I don't believe Stock truly takes me for patricide. He can't be that stupid. Okay. So instead of getting letters, we just get random thoughts popping into our head? Alright, I can dig it. This isn't gonna let me out either, is it? Oh, come on. Oh, and I still need food. No, I don't. I already got food. Confusing roads and pathways in action. Alright, which way to Grace? Okay, so we can go Grace, Ruben, Con. You want to trade? Not for anything good. Like, I could go buy a gun, but also no. I would like this. Give me that, take that, and that. What you giving me? What's this thing? Couple of nice dreams. Blah, 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 blah. I don't care. Just let me... What? Okay, so it's just gonna give me a random little bit of dialogue when I trade with people. That's fine. Although, no, it probably would make sense. No. Grace first, because that sounded time sensitive. That's what I'm gonna do. I set a plan and I'm sticking with it. Also, I'm way more interested in talking with Grace than Ruben, because Ruben's kind of a violent psychopath for the first few days of Artemis' route. Gotta say, I do kind of miss the overtly threatening message that you get every day from Ruben. Because those are kind of a meme. What the hell? Is that just random ambient noise? Ambient noise? Someone banging on a trash can? Yeah, and so now we have a fast travel thing, so when we're done with Ruben, we can just fast travel over to the polyhedron. Oh my god, it's already noon. Time for legs. We've got Stomp in the house. Making the damn soundtrack, just banging on random shit. Vaguely to a beat. Don't know. I assume I need to, because I haven't really gotten a permanent residence. I think it's like day 3 or 4 that Artemis sets up in the warehouse district and like sets up his lab and starts crafting panaceas and twirine extracts. So I imagine once we get that, then the bowl will show up. Because the merchant said that he'd just kind of put it in front of a house once we got a house to stay in. I'm on day 2. Random child, what are you doing?
Buds bear
Oh, hey, Murky.
clock, bear hours. Bones bear nothing. They're just bones.
Why did you come here? I don't need you. Nobody here needs you. We're not friends with her anymore anyways. No longer friends with whom? Grace? Why? She's killing herself, Grace is. She doesn't care. Yep, figured that out already. Clara clued us in. She talks to the dead for real, touches them with her head, but it kills the living. I'm telling her that's not how it's done, but she won't listen. And how is it done? Like there's a different way? There is another way. I can show you. Come on, just walk with smaller steps. I want to go check on Grace first. Okay. So if we don't do this, does Grace just fucking die? Because I don't want that to happen at all. Oh. Oh, this is like an actual crypt now. Cool. Hi, Grace.
It's cold here.
Why did you...
Cold.
Why did you come? You aren't allowed to be here now. Is it true you spoke to my father today? No, I didn't. Grace, that's what they call you, right? Look at me. All right, fine, it's true. The dead need to be spoken with, otherwise they're in too much pain. Do they answer? Sometimes. When they do, I feel pain too. A girl told me it kills you slowly. Is that true? Clara, right? But she praised me, said I'm doing the right thing by consoling the dead. She's a very kind girl, though there are those who hate her for some reason. Does it kill you or does it not? It hurts me. Clara said I only have enough strength for 3 or 4 more conversations. After that, I may die. What did my father say to you? He said that it hurts, that he never expected it, that it was strange, as if a friend had killed him. He's very sad he didn't get to see you, but also said nothing would have changed even if you had gotten here on time. A friend, huh? Interesting. I need rest. Can you come back later, please? I don't feel so well right now. Of course. Goodbye. All right. Yeah, we don't know. We don't need to talk to no stinking ghost. This ain't that kind of game. We'll figure shit out on our own.
Dad used to
Alright.
bring us food home.
You said you'd show me how to talk to the dead. Yes, I know a different way. Let's go then. Just go slow. I've got short legs and I can't run. Why can't you run? It's not polite. Okay. Yes, it makes the earth mad. It's alive after all. Hey, let me carry you. Piggyback rides. Alright.
A good person.
Here? Here, I guess. Here.
A good person.
Alright, show me. Shh. Listen to the swevery grow. Swevery? We need swevery and twiry, a blade of each kind. It's pretty. It is, but I'm not sure what you want me to do. Now you go pick grass. Which plants? I just told you. Swevery and 3 kinds of twiry. Pretty blades. Don't you know which grass is magic? Alright, swevery and 3 kinds of twiry. Right, now to film my dream of being an errand boy. Okay, but don't I already have most of that? Yeah, I just need brown twiry. Okay, where the hell am I? Brown twiry. That's bloody twiry. Twire? I don't know. I don't care. I'm gonna say it how I say it, and I'm pretty sure it's wrong. I have everything except for brown twiry. And I don't know what brown twiry looks like in this game. Okay. Probably not in the graveyard. You know what? I will look for it on my way over to stock because I don't want to waste a whole lot of time wandering around the steppe when I have multiple other things I need to be doing today. Oh yeah, I'm sure I've pronounced like a bajillion things wrong by this point, honestly, like it's bad. Okay. I really, like, it's one plant. I've got literally everything else I need. Can you just give me the one plant? Wonder if I can maybe trade for it with an herb bride. I don't fucking know. We'll come back to this. Alright. What I can do is I can go up to the polyhedron and then we can loop around back to Murky after we're done with Con. And because that'll take us through a lot of the steppe. Give us plenty of time to check for Twyri. First, let's see if Ruben's gonna try to murder us. Yeah, big brain moves. Ruben got an upgrade. That's nice. Good for him. He's no longer in a shitty little warehouse. Why are you guys running? What'd you do? What's up, wench? Why aren't you running away? Aren't you scared? Boo. Are you playing hide and seek? No, not that. Not hide and seek. What then? Bone leg. How do you play that? I have bone legs, see? I'm a clay wench. I cannot walk, but whoever sees me runs away in fear. You should run away too. Isn't it boring just sitting here in one place? I'm not bored. Clay wenches don't get bored. How do you know so much about them? You're ruining it. Run away already. Ugh, I can't even stop my foot. I'll bite you. Okay, okay. Weird-ass children with their weird-ass game. Alright. Ruben, please do not attempt to murder me. I mean, they do have a theater, but I don't imagine kids would be particularly interested in anything that Mark Immortal puts on. Okay. Is that Laura? Yeah. Okay. Hey, Laura being a bro, putting in a good word for us. So here we are again. I managed to calm down Stock. He was wrong about you. Or, he was not entirely right, at least. What got into him? You should let him speak for himself. I want to talk to you first. He can wait. Were you already offered your father's inheritance, Cub? Refuse it, I beg of you. Do not follow in his path. You're too late. I've already accepted what I must do. Hey, thanks for the follow, no life. All in all, this was a quiet town. Not perfect, but there's a place for everyone. We're all connected through bonds of love, of friendship, of patience. Life flows through those bonds, the town's veins, and to cut them would cause harm. Your father, don't be mad. He dreamed of remaking it all. What exactly did he want to change? Everything. Our town felt wrong to him. He used to say that broken bones set badly will cripple a man, leaving him unable to function as others do. To Isidore, our town was a vile malunion. I'm not too fond of our town either after that welcome I received. He was a healer, sure. He knew life as no one else could. The kin revered him, but even that did us more harm than good in the end. What do you mean? 5 years ago, there was an outbreak in the crude sprawl. It spread like wildfire, dozens and dozens dead. People sent for Isidore. When he arrived, he ordered the whole quarter to be quarantined. No one could leave, not even the healthy people trapped inside. That's terrible, but I'd make the same call in his shoes. Quarantine is a quarantine. The townsfolk obeyed his orders without question. They barricaded the whole neighborhood. In the end, there were almost no survivors. But the town lived on. I suppose that is true, but Cub, do not take his inheritance. Isidore's inheritance is his power, his authority, his duties. If you become another Isidore, we will never rest. We will never know peace. I see what you mean, dear Gravel. I will think about it.
What are you looking at? Do you find this funny?
A little bit. Why did you come? Finally thought of some good excuses? I'm waiting for your excuse and apology, which I may not accept. The best form of defense is offense. You've always done it well. Stock, are you out of your mind? Yesterday I was told you had a killer. You had killed your father. And you oh no, who told you that? That's a much better question. The whole town believed it. First, people found out he was dead. Then they learned he was killed by an outsider. Then they described you. The only fact in that pile, not just you're an idiot, just straight up calling him a dumbass. Now, the only fact is that in that pile of shit is that I arrived on the night of his death. It was not only a death, he was murdered. How many people live in this town, moron, yet you still point to me as the culprit? That's not far from the truth, Barack. You knew all this time I'm not a murderer. You just meant it as what? Some metaphor? I called you a friend. You betrayed him. You left when he needed you most. Is he the Avatar now? He cried out for your help, but you didn't care. He was in peril and you were too busy elsewhere. He truly believed that your arrival would put an end to his troubles. And as always, he was right. Take a breath and calm down and explain. What peril? What do you know? No, he wouldn't tell me. Suggested we wait for you to arrive. But you were in no hurry, were you? His first letter was sent in May. I only got a single letter, 2, maybe 3 weeks ago. Laura said I'm stupid, that I've lost my marbles, and she's right, but I haven't. Yes, he has. Your father always taught us to take stock of the situation. Barack, overall, you're unneeded here. Don't bother with your father's inheritance. He has better heirs. Like you? And why not? I was his student. I preserved his knowledge while you wiped your ass with his letters. I was always by his side. Including the night he was murdered. Shut up. Your father's inheritance is his work, Barack. That's his legacy. You are completely unworthy of it. His work is not yours. His knowledge is not yours. You abandoned both. He sent me away, jackass. He wanted me to study elsewhere. Go elsewhere, then. Learn whatever it is you'll learn here. Here, You have no place. And if the kin tells you to let go of this burden, his burden, listen. Perhaps even that scum can be right sometimes. You're out of your depth here. You're out of your depth here. I'm not going anywhere. You should listen to Gravel. You're acting stupid. I like that they actually give him a bit of a reason. Ruben is an idiot. Nice. I like that I actually give him a bit of a reason for why he's coming after me. Because in the first game, he just sort of is, and there's no real explanation at all. Oh shit, I'm also starving again. That's great. It's like, I don't know if it's intentional, but every once in a while there's a line in this game that is like verbatim from something else. And like, I don't know if it's just weird translations or what, but it's funny. Pharmacy, clothes, grocery. Yeah, you know, I might actually just go to a grocery store if I can't find anything on the way there. Don't have much to trade with him, unfortunately. So yeah, grocer it is. That's fine. Got plenty of cash. Morphine. Ah. Can we dope people up with morphine? That'd be fun. Oh, I miss these symbols. Mildly horrific ways of marking. Where is the door? Marking stores. Seriously? Come on, just let me... Thank you. Clearly the best way to enter a business is through a back in a shady courtyard. Hello, ma'am. I require sustenance. Oh, can we trade? Oh. Okay. How much money do I actually have? Ah, there. So I can just buy canned food. Cool. Yeah, that's fine. Thank you, ma'am, because prices aren't super awful yet. They will be soon, though. Alright. Now we're good to go to the polyhedron, and I am so stoked to get into the polyhedron. Or potentially get into the polyhedron. We'll probably just sit on top of it and talk to Con there, but man, I cannot wait to get into the polyhedron in this game. I mean, it looked cool in the first game with the shit tier graphics of it, but like, it's gonna be so good. What is this? More bloody twirling. That is not the thing that I need. But good to know that you can just find herbs randomly in town. One more thing to keep an eye out for. I've checked in that one dumpster like 12 times today. Okay. Polyhedron. I actually could buy a gun because I think you wanted 2,000 for it, but I don't think it's really necessary. We'll probably be able to find one at some point. I'd rather save my money. This game has so much more content than the first game. Like, there's just It's faster paced and there's just so much more to do in every day. I'm really, really enjoying it. Why do I look like I'm 2 feet tall all of a sudden? Okay, that was just... I think it was having issues with stairs for a second. Hey, glad you've been enjoying it, Archer. Yeah, it's... The first game, there was so much of just, like, aimlessly walking around for, like, 10 minutes at a time, which seems to be dramatically cut down in this just by having random townsfolk have actual information is a huge change. Alright, hate to break it to you, big fella, but we don't let just anyone in. I'm here to speak with Khan. Khan, what do you want with him? It's him who wants to meet me, not the other way around. Shit. We'd know if he wanted to see you. Know why you're all grown up? 'Cause you forgot how to lie. There's an art to it. I'm not getting in, am I? There are rules. The tower is all ours. No adults allowed. So, the tower is chock full of kids? We got some space left. There's only 700 of us. What are you even doing there? They play in dreams. You're asking too many questions. To hell with these games. Tell Khan I said hi. Alright, well, looks like I'm not getting in there today. I know I'll need a password from one of the Canes. Probably, it's usually Victor who gives it out. Now lend me your eyes and ears. We trust you, so we'll let you in on the game. Sounds important. Very much so. We've never allowed an adult into the great game. It's forbidden. You'll be the first. Or rather the second. Believe me, we wouldn't invite you if not for that first one. The first one, I'm imagining, is probably Isidore, right? Alright, I believe you. Now tell me about your game. It's hard and interesting, or rather it was, until a murderer joined it. What murderer? The one everyone's after. The person who's, well, the old man. I mean your father. I mean, you know. Have you, like, seen them? We've seen whatever they left in our game. That's enough. What game? So, let me explain. We have these caches, a lot of them, all over town. That's where we leave messages and gifts for one another. It's a test of intuition. If you find one, you get to the next level. It also tests greed. Whoever takes items without giving anything in return gets kicked out. But that's not important. Not what you should be thinking about. What should I be thinking about then? The murderer left some items tonight from the old man. Bloody something and a scary note, saying they'll know when we try to catch him. That we're reading it, that they see all. Shook me in my boots. Where did you find those items? There are 2 caches nearby, the dam and the bowsprit. Go and you'll see for yourself. Only if you take from a cache, leave something too. Respect the rules or it'll all go south. I do respect rules, I will follow them. Alright? The players already gather here in the stone yard, next to the caches, I mean. They've already been to the middle town in the earth. Maybe they found something there too. I believe 3 parties are already here. They might know more, but I don't know where they are. I've been standing here waiting for you to pass like an idiot. Thanks. Okay, 3 groups of kids scattered across the stone yard. Got it. Alright, stone yard. Oh, 3,000 for it. That's really far. I think, fuck. What time is it? It's 4 p.m. Yeah, I still have that for a daily quest. So I'll head down here and then head back to Murky. What are you doing? You're just checking out the trees. Okay. Have a good time with that, my dude. 1 stem of brown dwyrine is all that I need. I have no idea. Hey.
Devour it all, then feel so strange.
Hello. Whoa, you're a beast. Whose idea was it to let Muscle in on the game? What's next? An invitation to Barley the Thug? I'm looking for the murderer, just like you are. As soon as I find them, I won't bother you anymore. Pfft, yeah, right. No one leaves the game just like that. Not after they're invited. You'd rather crawl in a pillow and jump from a cup. Have you found anything strange? In the gut, under the stairway. You won't miss it. And don't forget to leave something. We'll check, too. We'll see what kind of player you are, because we've had a bunch. Remember Firebrand, the cheapskate? He'd take a watch and leave a pencil. Some personality. At least we figured out it was him quick. Relax, relax. I remember the rules. So that's not the cache. Oh, no, this is... They're just telling me about the cache. That's the cache. Okay. I still need to actually get out of the... What is this? Random bench. Don't need it. Still need to get out of the cathedral's yard. You have anything good? Not really. Back into the step we go. Gotta love the random... What are, they're like the mouth flute something. I don't remember what they're called. But the twangy instrument noise. Gotta love that representing the step. Mouth harp. It's gonna bug me. I don't remember what it is. Alright, so where is the stash? There's the stash. Cool. Ooh. Alright. Ooh. Oh, yeah, baby. Schmouter, fingernail. Alright, and we'll leave some hazelnuts. Fuck yeah. First schmouter of the route. This house smells of blood. Hold up. Ah. I really need to quit getting distracted and actually do the thing I need to do. We'll come back and check that out probably. Oh, is this it? No, more black twiry. Yeah, at least you get audio cues as well. Are these little frogs? Ah, there are frogs! I fucking love frogs. They're so cute. Look at them just bopping around. Being the good boys they are. Is that Swevery? Yeah, not what I need. Oh, no, a bloody. Alright. I saw that. I heard something else. Was that just a delayed audio cue? Okay, looks like yes. Oh. That's for that. Okay. Why is there no brown Swevery anywhere? No, that was more bloody. Oh my god. Seriously, I found multiples of every other kind of Twirine. Where? There. Is that it? That's it. Okay. Finally. Okay, now we can go back to Murky and learn how she talks to the dead. if they can both talk to the dead, do we get to, like, choose who becomes the new mistress of the earth? Because that'd be neat. I hear it. Where? Ah. Alright, let's hit the legs, get there a little quicker. Sprint button is so nice. I will never get over how nice the sprint button is. Okay, the step seems to take a hell of a lot longer to run across, or maybe it's just because I haven't had to run across it for a minute. Okay, that was just random ambient noise. Sounded a little bit ominous. Just gotta run out to the middle of fucking nowhere. This is more indicative of the experience of the first game, this right here. Just wandering. Except in the first game, you can only go at this speed. So you feel like you're losing your mind very quickly. I keep hearing them and I can't see them. Too much foliage. I also, because like this is what Swevery looked like in the last game and it keeps throwing me off. Like fucking, I don't care. Just get me to Murky. There she is. Hello, tiny child.
I'm all damp and washed out now.
Yes, these are the right blades. Magic enough. So what do we do now? Go ahead then. Talk to him. How? I thought you wanted to teach me. What am I supposed to teach? You just need to want it bad really hard. Close your eyes tight too. It'll happen. So it's all just daydreaming. I did not lie. I did not. I don't need you. Nuh-uh, not at all. Who cares if you need me? What is there about you to love? I don't want to. Nuh-uh. I'm not imposing myself on you. Well, shit. So that was a massive waste of time then. Okay. I want to go check out the bloody house, because what the hell is that about? Go do that. Yeah. Feels real bad. Not unexpected though. I know what I signed up for with this game. I'm surprised that that's the first massive waste of time that we've had, honestly. Oh good, we're always welcome in the cemetery. That's something, I guess. At least we'll always have a home, even if it is creepy and filled with corpses. Ding dong. But that should be... That's all the daily quests. So now we can just, like, hang out and do whatever. There's no real time crunch anymore. Chiz. Muy bueno. And hey, we have herbs for trading now. So far, this game doesn't feel all that more stressful than the first one. Like, I had people, maybe, I'm sure it'll amp up as we get into it more. But I had people in my chat when I was playing the first one telling me that it was, like, significantly more difficult and more stressful. But I think I made some real bad decisions in, like, every single route and fucked myself over. So the first game was just absolute torture in some parts. But I don't know, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it'll get really hard, like, once the plague kicks up. Because so far we haven't really had to deal with that. Okay, it is coming. Good, good. What's going on over here? And there's just like random shit to find. It's so cool. White, yellow, red, blue, green. What you guys doing? Train summoning. Is it working? There's too few of us. Not enough power. Is it like tug-of-war? Why do you ask, Uncle Hunchback? And you're so huge, like a giant. I sure am. Eat healthy and you'll be just as big. Actually, you are really big. Maybe you can help. Do you know how to train summon? I used to, but it's been a while. Look, first you have to wish really, really hard for it to come. Can you do that? Definitely. Next, you've got to give it a name. It needs to be an adjective, so that it'll be adjacent. Got it? Abrupt. Last, find the dead end of a railroad, the southernmost one that goes into the steppe and curves a bit. Stand there and think real hard about how it needs to come soon, and call it by the name held in your mind, will you? Perhaps I'll try, later. By day 4 or 5, I completely ruined my playthrough. Honestly, I'm anticipating that I'll do the same. Alright, so I imagine that's the one they wanted me to go to, but I don't... Like, I didn't even get a journal entry. There might be some loot, maybe not. I'm not invested. I'm much more interested in investigating a random-ass house that smells like blood. That's way more interesting. Like, I've already died once, and I'm a little bit concerned about that. I died once on day 1, I got knocked out. I don't know, like, how punishing the death mechanic is in terms of that, or if, like, you get a freebie on day 1, maybe. Yeah, I don't know, we'll see. This game may warrant a second playthrough, honestly, if I fuck it up bad enough. Because I'd be willing to replay this game, not the first one. I'm never touching the first one again. It's good, the story's good, never touching it. Artaya is in the termitary, isn't she? Why was it locked? Will they open it soon? Wait a second, what Taya? Taya Taicheek? Taya Taicheek, but we call her Mother Superior. Mother Superior, isn't that cool as heck? It's Capella's idea. It's cool, alright, cool as heck, but I need to talk with her. Alright. So we need to go... Oh, there are multiple endings? I mean, well, yeah, you've got the ending for siding with each of the, healers, I imagine. But yeah. house that smells of blood. What the fuck is this about? Like, I know I should now go talk to Taya. But, like, we won't be able to get into the termitary, right? It's not supposed to open till, like, day 5. I don't know. Honestly, I'm not super interested in seeing every single ending. I might be when I finish this, but like if it's just the same as the first game or like the same idea as the first game, you know, to an extent I've already seen it. I don't really feel like I need to see it again. What are you doing? You sell stuff. Okay. It's okay. Yep. Just a random medical store, looks like. There's nothing else that I seem to be able to do. Ah, back room. Menacing. Var, who are you? What do you want? This place smells of blood. Who sent you? I'm Isidore Barak's son. Did you bring me blood, Isidore Barak's son? Oh! Oh, is this guy replacing the worms out in the steppe? Where he trades blood for, herbs? Do you buy blood? Either give me the goods or get lost. What goods are you interested in these days? Day blood. Kidneys, spleens, hearts. No longer than 200 minutes on the ice. And don't try to swindle me. How much? I'll tell you when I see it. Fair enough. Cool. So it looks like he's maybe this game's version of the Hunchback? Have you been to the governor about the patrols, I mean? The pay is good, but too good, actually. Suspicious. What's going on with that? What patrol? All strong men who aren't cowards should report to the town hall. It went. They might even announce an emergency situation. I wonder why. A revolt at the factory, maybe. It's not working. Hear the silence. So the governor's in the town hall. Got it. I don't really care about talking to the governor right now. There's another door in there. Did I miss something? Oh yeah, back here. Not anything I can take, though, unfortunately. Oh, well. Oh, I have to go talk to Saburov. Why, though? Alright, we'll go talk to Saburov on our way to the termitary. Well, I mean, I'd rather talk to Saburov than the Canes, at least, so there's that. Could be worse. Could be said to go talk to the Canes. The fucking Canes. I don't happen to have any food in my inventory, do I? No, not really. Could have been go talk to the Bachelor. That is true. That's like the worst. He's the worst. He's just awful. Alright, I can go check out the children's stash on the way over there too. Can I trade with any of yous? I've already got 2 of those. I don't really need any more at the moment. Ooh, I could use those. Great. With this item, I give you some of my luck, I guess. People say that I have it in spades. Don't know if I believe it. Now, what shall you give me? Compassion. And we munch. Alright, so I need to go talk with all the different adults as well. I just need to find someone who's actually got something worth trading for. I'll take some water. Sure, that's fine. That's worth it. I've carried this thing for several days. It wasn't easy, of course. With this, I share with you my fear, my sorrow, and my anger. It was tough, but now it'll become a little easier. Just a little. Thank you for easing my burden. Just have some of my warmth. Warmth is life. Okay, and then I need to find a woman to barter with. Unfortunately, the women don't really, from what I've seen, they don't really have a whole lot of useful items to give me. Wait, where the hell? This is not what I was... Can I... Fucking invisible walls? Fine. Guess we'll leave that for now because it's starting to get late. Yeah, honestly, not as bad as the first game. At least there are, like... There seem to be fewer dead ends at the very least. I guess I'll take... I don't want to trade immunity boosters for a needle. Fuck it. That's probably a terrible idea. With this, I give you some of my hope. We have no doctor now. Who will help us? Who will treat our injuries or deliver children? You're a surgeon. You can do all that. So have some of our hope. And hope often leads to love. I haven't carried this item for long. There's little of me in it. Still, I have some of my warmth. So that's just what... Trading tutorial plus free reputation. I'll take it. Could be a lot worse. Unseen people just dropping shit. Ooh, I'm respected here. Huh. How about that? I feel like since the daily quests are so easily missable, there maybe isn't as big of a penalty for missing them. I can't run from my fears forever. Sooner or later I have to go home. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that on the way to the termitary. I don't know. That could be wrong, though. That could be very wrong. And that could be very dangerous to get wrong. There's a lot to miss? Yeah. Yeah, there seems like there's a lot more to miss.
These rains chafe my hands bloody.
Oh, it's you. We made you a prime suspect yesterday, by mistake. Sorry, that was rash. You were too convincing a suspect, but I won't hear you complain. The error wasn't irrevocable. Right. Whatever. Did you find my father's murderer? I had no investigation. There's no organized search. I hold no official post here, in case you had any illusions on that part. My power is that of reputation. Traditionally, our family enforces order in the town, on the rare occasions that it's broken. And those are rare, believe me. This is a peaceful little town. I know, a village, and you're the sheriff. Spare me the sarcasm, Barack. Let's get this straight. You're still a suspect, and you'll be a suspect until the murderer is found and proven guilty. The only reason you're walking free is something called the presumption of innocence. Do I make myself clear? Good thing smart people told you about that. Anything else I can help you with? My house is locked. Do you have the key? The house was locked by the committee that examined the crime scene. There may be evidence. It's in your best interest and that of the committee. The investigation that doesn't exist. Great. So you may have the key. The house is your property, and I have no legal grounds to prevent your access. Ooh, now do we get the cow since we've got a house? So I can go home now? If you want to go immediately, you won't be allowed in anyway. Why? District was blocked off on my orders, and Bachelor Denkovsky's advice. Staying there might be unhealthy. Only medical personnel are allowed. But I recall that you're a doctor, correct? Yes, so sign a pass for me and I'll leave you alone. Hey, nice. Well, stopping by Sabarov's was definitely a good thing to do. Wouldn't want to come back after the fact. That would be very obnoxious. And since we need to go down that way anyway, I can stop by that stash, maybe get a second schmouter. 2 schmouters on day 2. That would be absolutely fucking incredible. Wow. Oop, that's not the button there. So, okay. Somewhere back here. Ah, there. Right, and he said under the stairs, I think. Yeah, I hear that, but I don't have anything to give. Ah, here we go. Ah, okay, and that's the thing we actually wanted to find. So I'll take that. And you can have that. And I don't need anything else in there. Note. Touch. We found the last walnut, hidden in the tadpole yard. Meet you there. Oh. Probably just till I finish this day, so maybe another 20 minutes or so. Kids are doing something there. We have important things to do at the moment, rather than chasing down random-ass children's games. I love that you can just see partially loaded in NPCs gliding around in the background. This game still has just enough jank to make sure you know it's pathologic. I love it. They got them fucking Heelys. I feel like getting into the home is probably the last thing we do for the day. Because I imagine we'll be able to sleep there. And then we'll actually have Isidor's lab to work in. That seems like it would make the most sense instead of randomly setting up in some hideout in a factory that's never really explained. So we'll go to the termitary first then. get to check out the termitary too, see the outside of the abattoir. I'm interested to see the inside of the abattoir, see what they did with that, because it was pretty fucking boring in the first game. There's a lot of empty space for no reason whatsoever. Okay, cool. I can come out here. And then here we are. Oh man, doesn't this look imposing? So let's see, if the layout's the same, entrance should be over here. Mother Bodo caress your step, Yargachin. Have some coin. We've collected it. There's a lot. Tell them to let us into the warren. We're scared. The warren? You mean the termitary? It's foul, cramped, suffocating. Too high, too concrete, but safe. Are you hiding from the mob? They calm down, relax. Why speak of it? Evil is coming, Yargachin. You know it too. Inside lives Taya, overseer Taichik's daughter. She can protect us from any evil. No harm will befall the place where Mother Superior lives. I already know that she's in there. I too would have liked to see her. Tell them to let us in. Fat Vlad will listen to you. Take the money. Just tell him yourself. Give it to me. I'll try. Do I need to go all the way over to Fat Vlad to get in here? Got the boys standing guard. I need to talk to a certain girl, Taya Taichik. Do you know her? If you want to bother someone, go do it at the pub. Or are you looking for trouble? We can help you out. Maybe we can strike a deal. 100 coins right now. Go ahead and offer them to Fat Vlad if you're so smart. He's got plenty of room for coins. Man shits money. As for me, I'd like my head attached to my shoulders, thank you very much. So get out of here. Enough talk. Fat Vlad, huh? There's a thought. Right, I guess we can try to zoom over there. Fuck. I don't know if I'm gonna have time to get over there and back, so I will check out Isodor's place. Well, actually, because it seems like we actually have till 7 a.m. the next morning to get shit done. So I should be fine. I should be fine. As long as I don't get my ass murderized on my way over there. What in the hell are you guys doing? Up to some more weird shit? She's always like that. Always wants to go first. We want to play too. What are you doing here? We're playing. Playing what? Clay. This isn't a good place for games. Shoo. I'll be the witch. I'll be the witch. You're not afraid of fire, are you? Huh? What do you mean? I've been sent here to make sure that everything is for real. Huh? What do you mean? That's not funny at all. I'm dead serious. Yes, threaten to burn the children alive. That's clearly the appropriate response. Oh my god. I mean, I'm right here. I might as well go stick my head in real quick. Hey guys. My dad didn't hurt anyone yesterday. Tell him to get off me. Even if he did, it wasn't your fault. Yeah, what are you guys... What are you gawking at? Do you know who he is? He's Whitebeard's son. His dad went crazy yesterday and hurt people. So now you want to stone him to death. He started it. There's a bit too many of you and only one of him, don't you think? He's the same as his father. Ask him. Ask him why his dad is called Whitebeard. Ask him. I'd rather ask you. That's because he's a drunk. He gets smashed and attacks people. He raised a hand against my mom last year. A son does not answer for his father's actions. Why do you get in our way? One way or the other, we'll get him. If he grows up to be like his father, then we'll meet here again in 10 years. Same place, same people. Alright. Oh, fuck. That's not... These goddamn fences. Alright. What do you want? Don't fret, I've got a paper from Sabrov. Got your hands on a permit, huh? Go on in then. It's your funeral. I've seen worse. Oh yeah, look at that. It's all plaguified, huh? This might be a real bad idea, then. Game, please don't freeze. Thank you. Oh. Motherfuckers, did they just lock me in here? The house has been defiled. I don't want to live in a place where his blood was spilled. But leaving empty-handed doesn't sound like a good idea either. Ugh. I don't like that. I wonder if I can find some food somewhere in here. Stop with the thumping around. Don't test me. I will punch a bitch. Ooh. Actually, hold up, because that's significantly better. This is very dark. Is there anything in here? This is also very dark. The voices were coming from here, so we'll check out this first for loot. Ah yes, blood. I suppose I really don't need to hang on to that. Give me that. Soap.
I do not fear death, and neither should you. Death, to a doctor, is but a partner in conversation, a constant witness.
Hang on, shut up for a second. Drop that. Move. Can't move that. Shit. Hang on. Hang on. Drop that for now. Pick this up.
Exceed.
And touch it. Yeah. Shut up, Dad. I don't care that you're talking from beyond the grave. Inventory management takes precedence. Rusty key. I found a spare key, but these key thefts are becoming concerning. Your equipment is far from cheap, is it not? It would serve no one if it got stolen. And do keep in mind that if our small arrangement is uncovered, I too will have to bear the consequences. Vlad Olgimsky, I'm imagining. Okay, so is that...
It's not old age, or what comes after it worries me.
Is any of this really important? Not really.
By the thought that I might fail to pass on my role. Make haste, son. I truly need you. Your loving father, Isidore Burr.
Nope. Okay. But now we can get into the factory building and actually have a permanent residence. What the fuck do you want?
You must act now.
Why are you here? Wrong question. Why are you here? Well, I come bearing a sanitary order, so I'm here to examine and quarantine the place. Hospitality is an important tradition in my family, but to you, I'll deny it. Why? I don't like you. Bachelor whatever. Danil Dankovsky, at your service. Just get lost. Is that so? Still, with your kind permission, I insist on examining the place. Even your unkind permission would do. But if you struggle to provide even that, I'll do fine without your consent at all. I hope I don't need to threaten you at gunpoint. See, the man is just a fucking psycho. He's violent, and he's awful. Everything out of his mouth is just pure garbage. The worst man. Just the worst. Like, fuck off. Go ahead then, examine the place. If you can explain what's going on there, be so kind as to tell me too. By the way, what is this strange mold, I guess? Is it mold? That your house is covered in? Do houses often get scabs around these parts? I don't know. Never seen these before. An absolute bastard, man. I really need food. Like, I really need food. This is getting concerning. I guess we'll go over to Vlad. Where is a grocer? There's one over there. Shady shop. He doesn't have food. There's one. Okay. I'll check out that grocer. It seems like the most not out of the way. Unless I can find some garbage to eat for dinner. Pick something out of the trash can. Can I just grab one of these rats and eat it? Do I have a music channel in my Discord server? No, but I can make one after the stream. I tend to kind of forget that the Discord exists, honestly. That's not what I wanted. Ooh, bread. Yes, please. Give me toast. That helped a lot. Okay. Did you have anything else? Not really. Okay, so then the grocer can wait until at least after... Ooh. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I need food more than I need bandages, so go ahead. Man, I think I see the word pemmican, and I think RimWorld, and I think it's gonna be great, but it's really not very good in this game, like, at all. RimWorld pemmican is top tier, honestly. Like, why even bother cooking fancy meals when you can just make a shitload of pemmican? Save space in your freezer for medicine and body parts harvested from the locals.
What has that blockhead?
Nutrient paste machine? Yeah. I'm listening. Were you the person who left my father a note? It was attached to a key. What made you think so? Well, it was signed with your initials. So there was a key, huh? Signed VO. More than one person in the world happens to have these initials, but not all of them have keys to spare. I think I know who VO... Oh, is that Vlad the Younger? Right, maybe we shouldn't have told him that then. Whoops. Indeed, that son of mine is punishment from God, plotting behind my back now, but I'll get to him. How is it a bad thing? I don't throw keys around. I keep them close. Your father had his own house, and he never locked it. Always open, unafraid of thieves. Thank you, Master Barak, for letting me know. I'll be sure to investigate this mysterious key. I didn't even want to talk to him about this. I wanted to talk to him about Taya Taichi. This is... ugh. Not every key in this town is yours to throw around, Boost. Please tell me I didn't... Okay, I still have it. Alright. I need to get into the termitary. What for, if I may ask? There are people who want to move in there. No good, no good. It's crammed full as it is. 5,000 souls are. No joke, my boy. Well, I personally want to get inside too. There's no need for you to visit the termitary, my boy. No need at all. It's my domain. I know what I'm talking about. What's going on in there? The rabble rebels, my boy. The rabble rebels. Working people are easily roused. Quick to abandon their humanity and turn into rabid beasts, for that's what they are. It's fine, though. They'll come around. But as long as they're rowdy, I keep them locked tight. It'll boil over. This is not the first time. Perhaps it's time you started paying them. Don't tell me how to run my business, my boy. I like you, for now. Don't show me your teeth, and I won't have to show you mine. Yours are sharp, I know that. You have no idea what you're talking about, Barak. What did they tell you about the termitary? That it's a prison? I built that behemoth of a bunkhouse after the wooden town burnt down. They're crammed in there together? Well, they weren't before. It's tight because they're breeding. Do people breed when their conditions are poor? No, they die out. They'd have more space if they did, but they don't. Am I making my point clear? Fine, let's drop the subject. Alright. So we can't get to Taya now. That's what I thought at the beginning. I'm just surprised it let us get that far, honestly. Okay, so grocer, and then to the factory building. I have a tendency to forget that Vlad the Younger, you know, exists, because for the last, like, 2/3 of my playthrough of the first game, the save file, like, the game was corrupt and I could not get into the building. Actually, I couldn't even get near the building. Let me in. Come on, thank you. Time for trade. All right. Ooh, you'll take herbs. Never know when it's gonna crash. It does really feel like that. It's kind of scary, not gonna lie. I don't need to sell that. I'll take that. And then I'll need to eat that. And then sort out my inventory. Make a little bit of space. If I can. If I do that and that. Do that. And then I can do that. Oh, I don't actually need to do that right now though. But I'll have that for later. Alright. So now I can get into the factory building. And I think it's probably gonna be most convenient getting there just by following the rail tracks. I've been, like, I was expecting it to be at least more stable than the first game, but I've been pleasantly surprised with how stable it's been. Like, it crashed when I first installed it, but it's been pretty good. There's been, like, some stuttering, sure, but it hasn't really crashed. Oof, like 2 crashes in 14 hours from going into buildings. That's rough. All right. Let's take everything that's not nailed down. Hey, and he's got a lab, and we've got Sticky, my boy. I didn't touch anything. Oh, an old friend of mine, I see. Well, I'm not leaving. You got that? I got it. I got it. Are you catching rats or something? Why are you yelling at me? Old man and I, we used to do a lot of stuff here. I even figured out how to crystallize blue salt. Got fucking infant Walter White here, making blue meth in the 1800s. Made extracts myself. You think I was just helping him? I know a lot of stuff. What's that thing on the table then? Did you make it all by yourself? No need to be nasty. Mind your manners. What is that thing? It's a mixer. Old man used to make medicine here, like tinctures, I think he called it, extracts, from all kinds of gross stuff. So do you know how to operate it? For some reason, neither of them works. Can you fix them? And I'll do anything. Just don't make me go. Walter's idol. His ancestor. Let's see. Perhaps I can fix them. I can call him a house imp. All right, you little house imp, stay. There's enough room for both of us. Okay. Is there... Oh, shit. Oh my god. Oh yeah, sticky white, yeah, maybe not. Holy shit, you can upgrade your inventory? What? Oh, what? Fucking yes. There's actual crafting mechanics. We have things. We have inventory space. Oh my god. Oh my god. All right, now we're in business. Broken tinker with what? Okay. Oh, well that stuff's in here. Convenient. Tinker. Nice. Oh, it's the albino. I hear you now. Speak, but waste no breath. Yeah, they kind of look like, it's a steppe creature. It's called the albino, or I guess in this game, the tumbler human. It looks kind of like a real fucked up Kaminoan from Star Wars. Ah, my old friend. No one better to talk with than my own damn self. Now, he would have said, this place is our true home. One can work here. Yes, home is where your work is. You can sleep here. This is a good hideout. The door has a strong lock, and not many people know about this lair. I can't... We can fucking upgrade our inventory? What? That's incredible. That's amazing. You can perform operations here, and of course, make medicines. You're a true master. I'm not fit to fill your shoes. Live here, son. Live here and continue our work. This place is yours now. Here you can do anything. Here you can do anything. That's exactly what he would have said. The alembic works, golden hands. Now let's review what it's for. Remember Olmar's? Of course, it's a tincture made from herbs. Correct. Tinctures are the foundation of every treatment. The steppe has graced us with its wondrous herbs. Tairi, the queen of plants. Swevery, ashen swish. White whip. Tell me, what's so good about them? They uncover the symptoms of a disease. Correct. They reveal the symptoms of a disease and improve immunity. How would you make a tincture? Different combinations of herbs will reveal different symptoms. However, not all tinctures boost immunity. This effect comes from the soil, not from the herbs themselves. Unent. Clear water and 2 different herbs. You can find both here. Look in the cabinet. Make a single Olmar's for a start. Bikara. This place is well stocked. You've always been unruly, old man. Oh my gosh. Wait, is my exhaustion... Oh, it's down to nothing. Nice. What is this? Okay. Oh, so we're in... Yeah. Yeah. This is the albino. I guess this version is a child's toy, but there's like... They're actual creatures that kind of waddle around. Or at least they were in the first game. Alright, so let's try that and that and that. I'll just grab all of this. So, we need water and that, and we'll try that, and let's see what we get. Hey, Alex. And I got something. What to make? The Yas tincture, of course. Boosts immunity, reveals disease symptoms when given to an infected person. Okay. Hello. Our mom has some sort of wicked disease doctor. Can you give my little sister something to keep her safe? She's a frail one. This September is truly foul. It is indeed. Okay. So I need to give her something to boost immunity. It keeps... Oh, Menku knowledge. Ah, okay. Okay. Prophylaxis. Is that immunity booster? Okay. Hold. Man, I'm loving Pathologic too, Alex. It's so good. Recommendations, you did all you could. Cool. Good. Now let's get down to curing people. What always comes first? We need to determine which layer hides the sickness? Correct again, but you're forgetting something. Pain. Pain is our great ally. It reminds us we're still alive. It drives us to action. However, when a patient is in unbearable pain, we cannot uncover which layer has come out of balance. Not to mention that using Olmar's hurts the patient as well. Don't get smart with me, boy. We'll get to Olmar's soon enough. For now, get to work. Relieve his pain. It was you who sent me to study clinical medicine. Things are done differently there. You're better off without preparing Olmar's that relieve pain. That knowledge is taboo. Stick to morphine and you'll be fine. Any medicine is fine if it lets you avoid making cuts. I'll stick to morphine. Alright, I think I already have the morphine. Give medicine. Morphine. So that'll... Oh my god, this is like actually in depth. Okay. It is time for the most important part. Do you remember what a met is? There are bones, nerves, and flesh. This has always struck me as strange. What about blood and internal organs? Why aren't bones the deepest layer? I told you time and again that triangular plots ruin imagination. I also told you that our ancestors perceived the world as a single whole and treasured its many links and connections. Respect the clarity of thought they possessed. What is the most important part in your knowledge of the layers? Knowing the exact nature of an illness is not necessary for healing. Affecting the correct layer, however, can bring a patient back to normal. How do the Ulmars and different herbs correspond to these layers? An Ulmar can only reveal symptoms of the layer of the same color? Let's say you're making an Ulmar from 2 herbs. How do you know which color you'll get? One of the herbs decides. You will learn the properties of herbs in due time. Only this way will you understand how things are connected. Grab more herbs and water. Prepare an Ulmar of every color. Go in blind for now, and the herbs will reveal themselves to you. Try again and again. That is how you'll learn to link things together. 3 tinctures, 1 of each colors. Okay. Man, this is so in-depth. I love it. Alright, so I know this makes the white one. That makes yellow. Can I get bloody for the red? No. Shit. Okay. I need more herbs. An Ulmar of every color is linked to a specific layer. Tell me how. It can only reveal the symptoms of that layer. Correct. However, there is a catch. What do you think it is? A single symptom may be connected to several layers at once? Yes. Your job is to eliminate all the wrong possibilities. Yet every single tincture I give hurts the patient in some way. That is so. You have to keep an eye out for pain levels. It's time to act, son. Uncover the symptoms. Determine which layer is out of balance. Do your best to use as few Ulmars as possible. You have everything you need. I don't. I only have 2 colors because I'm kind of dumb. I'll be careful. Okay, yeah, I still need a red one. Hang on. Oh, no, did I make the red one? I did make the red one. Alright, let's try this again. Okay, so we can give painkiller. Okay, administer the correct antibiotic. Bones. So I do that now? Is that... Now you know which layer the illness is hiding on. It's time to... Okay, single one, right? Yes, you can only administer a single one. Antibiotics are harmful, as you know. You'll learn to make your own, but later. For now, you can use pills. There should be a stash around here somewhere. Choose the correct one. I know. Okay, need the white ones. Take more of those. Oh, I already have them. Give medicine. That. Hey! Treatment successful. See, that wasn't so hard. Soon you'll remember everything. You'll make a great healer. A healer I'll be proud of. Alright, goodbye, Tumbler. Playtime is over. Time to get to business. Okay, so there's actually, like, you have to do doctor stuff. Fucking neato. Oh, where'd Sticky go? Whatever. Oh, what do you need? You need more things that I don't have. Okay. Let's see what else we've got going on down here. Ah, there you are. Alright, do we have anything to loot in here? Looks like no. Hi, puppy. Hello? Anyone in there? Can you hear me? For a moment, you just stood there. Feeling bad, maybe? The air's thick here in September. Breathe in too deep and you'll pass out. I was just remembering Father. So, does it work now? The alembic? It does. What about the big one? I'll fix it too. Would you like me to look for scrap metal? What do you need to fix it? Cogs and stuff? I'll need a special toolkit for it. Oh, you can find toolkits in shops, but rarely. But it's doable. But I don't think anyone's selling one now. But if I see one, I'll let you know. Well, I haven't seen a single toolkit anywhere over these past few days. So if you find one, let me know. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. That's a lot of information all at once. Alright, and then I need to sleep to reduce the exhaustion. We'll do 4 hours. Oh, time for dream sequence.
Our tower can perform miracles. Father calls it a greenhouse, but we know it is the rose itself.
Don't be afraid. We're all on the same side for now, aren't we? I know who you are. You're the kids from Father's List. We're all grateful to you. We know protecting us isn't easy, but you still do it. You make sure we live. There are 7 of you, but there was an 8th on the list. Where is he? Here, for now. He's the Udorg. Is he behind that door? We think it's your father behind the door, but maybe the 8th is transitioning already. Have you discovered who he is? We're curious too. What's behind the door? We don't know, and neither will you. We can't enter yet, nor do we want to. No one does. Why is the 8th nameless? Because he's the Udorg. If he lives, so do we. If he begins to die, so will we. What's an Udorg? Oh, doesn't want to tell me. Okay. Try sleeping again. Some others have been irreversibly missed, others still can be seized. Several events will unfold this night and become unavailable by dawn. A new pantomime is being rehearsed in the theater.
The day is over. The end door was ever closer. A new pantomime is rehearsed at the theater.
Alright. I think I'm gonna end the stream here. We'll take it up next time with doing the things in the morning, going to the theater, going to the dead item shop, seeing what there's to see in the middle of the night. But for now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.